Hey, me magic super souls, welcome to today's readings. It's Christmas Eve. This is my last reading before Christmas. I will post a few as we head for the new year as well. But beautiful souls, happy Christmas. And may I request, before we begin, we have 3 piles to choose from today and beautiful Christmas ornaments as well. But may I just request that as a community, because you guys are amazing. Welcome, by the way, if you are brand new. You will find some amazing people here. You only have to check in on the comments. May I ask that we all please hold everyone in light who may be having a difficult time, because Christmas is an amazing time. It's what a wonderful time, but actually for some people it's not. It's difficult. So as a community, please, please, please hold everyone in light. And of course, please hold blessings and light for yourself and for your world as it unfolds into what looks to be one of the most extraordinary years ever. 2025 is unprecedented astrologically. It just is. It's on another scale. So let's move on and let me show you these cards. We have some beautiful independent creator cards today. So let me show you these cards. These are for our 3 piles today. And we actually also have a new moon. We're heading for a new moon. So actually we are going to be asking in our Christmas Eve readings what the new moon is heralding for you. What bright new beginning is the new moon bringing for you? So my beautiful souls, pile 1. Pile 1, you have Uttarabhadrapada. I haven't said that right, have I? Uttarabhadrapada. That was better. My apologies. So Uttarabhadrapada, card number 26. And this is your card, pile 1. And you have this beautiful Christmas star. So this is for pile 1. Pile 2, you have Purvashada, card number 20. This is your card. And we have a beautiful golden reindeer. Just very lovely little wooden reindeer. Painted in gold. Okay, so that is for pile 2. And for pile 3, we have Ashlesha. This is for pile 3. So, what amazing, bright new beginning is this new moon, this coming new moon, heralding for you? Let us find out. Now, beautiful souls, if you're drawn to more than one of these piles, that's fine. Sometimes more than one message will be coming through for you. And trust your intuition. Just lean into the energy of these piles, of these cards. I always think, whenever we are drawn to any pick a card reading, it's going to be speaking to us. Even a reading on Christmas Eve will ultimately be timeless. All pick a card readings are timeless, because whatever messages are there, when they arrive in your stream, or you find them or see them, or you're drawn to them, the timing will be right for you. So, my beautiful souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. I'll leave the camera running for a few minutes, and yeah, I will put the timestamps in the description box as always. And yeah, trust your intuition, beautiful souls, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. This is kind of a bit mind-blowing, because Uttarabhadrapada, this nakshatra, is ruled by Saturn in Pisces, and right now Saturn is in Pisces. You know, this is part of the many amazing, huge, monumental astrological happenings that are going to be happening. Saturn is moving through Pisces and will enter into Aries at some point. So this is, and indeed join Neptune. And how interesting, because Neptune rules Pisces. So I just feel that the fact that you've even been drawn to this reading means that you are absolutely in alignment with the current astrological energy. Also, this is a new moon. The new moon we have coming up is a new moon in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So you are in alignment with the current energy. That is what we're being shown immediately. Now let's find out what bright new beginning is this new moon heralding for you. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, blood moon, courage. Okay, how interesting. Now this does connect to warrior energy. A personal issue reaches resolution. Gosh, this is like the courage to... I kind of want to say be you, but let's just see what else is being shown here. We've got compromise and unlikely. Okay. What else do we have? Let's use a chakra card and see what we're showing for you. We have 2 coming through here, 3 in fact. Okay. We have perseverance, perception, and passion. Gosh, this is so interesting because this card is all about service. It's about following through with what really makes your heart sing, even if other people don't agree. Okay, compromise, unlikely. Actually, what I'm hearing in these cards is, and I'll just say it, compromise is unlikely. That's what I'm really hearing. You are about to, I think, or you're contemplating, and this is what this bright new beginning is for you. You are contemplating following a pathway that you know you really, really want. And you've debated whether to do it or not to do it. It's a do I, don't I, shall I, shan't I. You know you want to. Now, whatever this pathway is, I'm not sure what part of your world it will be. This is a general reading that's reaching many. So it could be a career pathway, but it could also be a relationship choice. It could be an area choice, a geographical place where you want to live, you want to sell up and move, or, you know, it could be a choice of a university course. There's some big choice that you are making and you've been debating what to do. And it reaches its conclusion because what this new moon energy is heralding is that you do what's right for you and you make the decision. There are people around you who want you to want you to take a different course. They believe that it's a bit like following in the family footsteps. It would be like if you were born into a family and your mum and your dad were both lawyers and they are absolutely convinced that you're going to be a lawyer too. And actually, you know that you want to set up a restaurant, become a chef and, you know, cook soul food. You know, you want to grow an organic garden. It could be the other way around. You could be born to a family of organic gardeners who think that you're going to take on the family farm. And actually, you want to become a lawyer. You know, there's no wrongs and rights here. But what is actually right is what's right for you. There is a different pathway. And you know what you want to follow. And this new moon energy is heralding the gift of this possibility. Compromise is unlikely because whoever thinks you should be following a particular course of action, they're not very flexible, sadly, in this. They're just not. But your reading is saying persevere. Okay? Do what is right for you. And do you know what? They'll come round to it. They will come round to it. You know, this is about following what you feel. We have the orange here. This is the sacral chakra. Where shall I put these? I'm going to put these over here. Let's put this row of cards down here. think we can get them into view for you on the camera. Yeah. Honestly, this is a card that is also about service. It's like Kundalini rising, Kundalini energy rising, doing what you know is right for you. It's like you've lived a life of where you've kind of learned your lessons, you've done stuff, and now it's time for you to follow a course of action that is completely right for you. So whatever this is, you also know that you can't compromise. I think you're reaching a point as well where you can't compromise the essence of who you actually are. You can't be something that other people expect. You have to be you. Whatever this pathway is. This is like decision time. And this is when you know that even if it feels like you're finding your way in the dark a little bit, you just know that you've got to follow through with it. The stories in these cards are really beautiful. The ones that are I'll just voice them. I mean, perseverance sort of says it all, really. And you will get the help and the support you need. This is a story where the Passion card, where this beautiful girl was a princess and her parents and family expected her to be the princess they expected, and she just had such a calling to work in the community, and so she stepped out of everything that they had expected and used to go and read stories to people and help people literally at sort of grassroots. And ultimately, of course, she became the very best princess in the world. She became the person she was meant to be, and she really served her people. It's just that she didn't do it in the way that it was expected. So this is about you stepping into something that is not expected by others. You know that you can't compromise and you can't be something you're not. And sadly, there will be people around you who also are not very flexible. But ultimately, I think your reading is saying that the gift of the new, this bright new beginning is I think there'll be some kind of a doorway opening for you with the perception card that takes you from this place of uncertainty around the choice to just doing it, going for it, and just knowing that it opens up in front of you. You'll make some choice or some decision. With perception, she literally steps into like a dark tunnel. She steps through a doorway and she feels her way through the dark, intuitively trusting that her gut feeling is right about what she should be doing. And when she opens, she finds another doorway, and rather than turning back, she dares to open that door. She has the courage to do so. And when she opens the door, she finds herself in the garden, the very garden that she left behind, except it is now blooming. So it's kind of like your actual circumstances change for the better. So whatever this choice or decision is, it's seriously going to work out. Let's find out a bit more. Let's get some tarot cards for you. May we ask for further information? How does this gateway open? We have the universe. We have the Six of Discs, and we have the King of Wands. Courage again showing up here. We have the Five of Wands. I always feel this is like burning your bridges, almost. Again, having the courage of your convictions. And then we have the Queen of Wands. We've got the King and the Queen. How fascinating that these two cards have shown up together. Now, if this is a relationship for you, this big step, having the courage of your convictions, I mean, it could be anything. It's a general reading for many people. If it was not a career, but it could be dating somebody or making a commitment to someone that maybe your family don't approve of, someone who's very different, comes from a very different world. We do have the King and Queen of Wands. Wow, you're a power couple if you are. And my goodness me, you're right for each other. But actually, this also tells us that whatever course of action you take, it's the right one for you. It's loaded with power, with passion, with enthusiasm. This is truly stepping up and saying, do you know what? I am turning the wheel in the direction that I want to go in. It may have felt like a difficult choice. I think something occurs that means it's either crunch time, like choosing a university course, And you just do it. You just fill in the form and you send it off and you do the course you want. And you've pressed the button, you've pressed go, and it's the point of no return. And you just have to do it because you have to. Or it's making that commitment. You are going to feel very, very, very solid in making this choice with the Six of Discs. You're comfortable with the choice you're making. So I think any conflict around it has resolved. How interesting. Let's get a bit more information around this. May we please inquire. I think I'll use a different pack actually. May we please inquire how this emerges. I mean, the universe is both an ending and a beginning. I think you do reach that crunch point where you have to make a choice. You've got to do it. And I know you make the right choice for you. This is the bright new beginning. Let us check in on this. It's really important because it's about structure and the life that you're building for yourself. So it's very, very important. Okay. May we ask for any guidance as to perhaps how this comes about, or how is it that pile one suddenly feels so confident in their choice? We have the world showing up, I say it again, but that is because the universe in this pack is the equivalent of the world. How fascinating. Look at the way she looks behind her. We then have the Queen of Peppermills. This is the Queen of Wands showing up again. Queen of Wands showing up twice. We have the Hanged Man. Okay. We have Temperance. How fascinating. Temperance is showing up. And on the card of Compromise, we have the balancing scales here, which Temperance is all about balance. Look at this Temperance card, though. Look how he's looking at in the bag. I think something is handed to you. It could be that someone gives you not exactly an ultimatum, but, or maybe even you deliver an ultimatum, but I think something is literally handed to you. That means that you kind of have to make the decision. It's kind of like, here you go, what are you going to do with this? I always feel with this Temperance card, it's like the rabbit pulls something out of the hat. Just like magic. Maybe get more information, please. We have the High Priestess. And look at how the High Priestess is sitting in this window of opportunity here. There's like an opening here, literally. Something is pulled out of the bag, an opening, a doorway opens for you that takes you on this pathway. It could be that you receive, interestingly enough, with the world and the universe. Do you know this could even be, let's say hypothetically, as an example, you were choosing your university course and there was pressure for you to do one, but you wanted to do another. This would almost be like maybe the one that you had applied for that you didn't really want. Somehow the door closes to it and therefore another door opens to the one that you do want. Or Six of Discs is a card of generosity. Perhaps someone gives you the resources or the funds or the means to be able to pursue your calling. Or maybe even somebody comes along and I don't know if it was a relationship, sort of proposes and says, well, look, how about this? Or something is offered to you, a door is opened for you. I think literally something is given to you that makes it possible for you to move this forwards. It brings the choice to a point. It means that you can make the choice almost like safely, with confidence, with courage. Something is given to you. May we ask for any further information about what is given? Well, look at this. We have the Six of Hats. This is the Six of Cups. And look at this. We are being given a gift. Temperance. Something is pulled out of the bag. Something is literally gifted to you that makes it possible for you to choose, and to choose the pathway that you want. Wow. This could be like being gifted the funding or the support or the love, or someone comes along and says, look, I've got your back. You need to do what you want. You need to do what's right for you. Or, yeah, someone says, look, I'll pay for that for you. Or, you know, whatever it is, you get to follow. You get to follow something that is really important to you. And it's so right for you. You're going to be smiling like the Cheshire Cat. This is lovely. You are going to be beaming from ear to ear. This is the card of the Emperor. Wonderful. Literally. You are going to be beaming from ear to ear. We then have the Two of Flamingos, which is the Two of Swords. I just feel that this will, it's very, and then the Knight of Oysters, which is the Knight of Pentacles, I think, in the traditional pack. Yeah. Look at that money gifted to you. Yeah, you will no longer be in a place of indecision. It literally is something's given to you, and it gives you the means to pursue the thing that you really want to pursue. And that is the bright new beginning that this new moon is heralding for you and bringing. It's a gift. Maybe even at Christmas time you get given some money or something, or a gift of someone or something, and it means you can pursue the thing you really want to pursue. You are no longer in a place of indecision. Like magic, it becomes possible. I'm even thinking of magic with this mushroom. Here it is being given to you. Here, take this. Have this. You can do this. It empowers you. Wow. Well, this is your reading, pile one. I am blown away by it. This is just lovely. Absolutely super, super lovely. Now, my beautiful pile one, happy Christmas. Have an amazing Christmas. I look forward to seeing you for another reading along the way towards the new year. And look forward to seeing you hopefully for some events that I'm going to be doing. And if you're on any of my email lists, you will, I'm updating you with all sorts of exciting things that I'll keep you posted with webinars. I'm going to be doing some live readings where we read cards together, which is really, really exciting. Opening my doors to a second cohort of students on my tarot course as well. That's a limited offer, so keep an eye on the emails if you want to be posted about all the things, and keep an eye on YouTube and subscribe and press the little bell icon as well if you want to make sure you get everything that I upload here as soon as I upload it. Pile one, this is absolutely fabulous because you are just going to be smiling like this Cheshire Cat. This is gorgeous. Happy Christmas, pile one. Have an amazing Christmas, and I hope to see you in some readings as we head to the new year. Tons of love. Pile two, welcome to your reading. So what bright, amazing, beautiful new beginning is the new moon heralding for you? Happy Christmas, pile two, happy Christmas. I have to say, this is pretty amazing because this feels like you're going to be unstoppable. This is associated, this card, Purvashada, with Venus and Sagittarius, Jupiter, expansive, wonderful energy, the invincible star, and with the deer, the reindeer, they have a lot of stamina, elk particularly, which is really coming through here, elk energy. They have the stamina, they can get through to something. Right, what is the amazing bright new beginning that's coming for you? We have two cards from this pack for you. Okay, we have a fiery climax approaches, and expect powerful change. Wow, 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 wowza wow. New moon eclipse and full moon in Aries. Gosh, this is huge. The energy is huge. Something is taking off. Something is taking off. It's escalating. It's going to happen. Yin moon energy, accept help. I think whatever is rocketing forwards in your world, you may need some help with it, actually, because I sort of feel it's going to be big. It's going to expand. It's going to happen. Yeah, don't stop. Oh my goodness me. Everything in your reading is go, 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 and go more. Wow, pile 2. Wow, 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 and more wow. Let us see. Gosh, something is really, really happening, coming to fruition in your world. We have self-worth and facade. Now these are very interesting cards, because this is very much about what you see as being possible. Doesn't matter what other people see, it's about what you see as being possible. And look at this yin moon energy, seeing a pathway and a doorway literally to the universe. Facade. The story of this is the solar plexus. So this is the sacral chakra. This is the solar plexus chakra. Creativity and doing stuff, making stuff happen. And the story of this card is of someone who really had dedicated their life in service, and then reached a point where it's almost like they needed to be able to get in touch with their inner child and play again. Gosh, I think something is going to expand and take off. It's something that you have possibly been working on for quite a long time for some of you. Like you've had to hold your vision, even though other people haven't necessarily believed that this would be possible. This is about you holding your vision and bringing it forth. And I think it's going to expand kind of exponentially, sufficiently enough for you to be able to actually relax and get help. You know, it would be like launching a business, and it takes off so well that you can actually employ somebody to come and help you. You haven't got to do it all on your own. Something's happening here. This new beginning. The new beginning is coming because of success. It's what's possible. When you are in a place of great success and abundance, then in a way you can afford to pay people to help you. You can afford to, you know, like if you're at home and it's like you could afford to buy a dishwasher so you haven't got to do the washing up all the time. You can afford stuff. You can afford a life that supports you. That's the new beginning that's coming from this. But it's coming because something that you all are already doing takes off. You can push through any obstacles here, literally. And it creates a pathway of new beginning. Let's get more information from my lovely pile 2s. This is wonderful. Happy Christmas. Happy, happy Christmas. This feels like it seriously is Christmas in a big way, metaphorically. If you're coming to this reading at a later date, as we can do with pick-a-card readings, they're all timeless, really. Happy Christmas to you, whatever the time of year. Because this feels like Christmas time, it really does. Let's see what these cards are showing. Okay, we've got Princess of Swords. She's very determined. We have the 3 of Cups. Wow, this is a celebration. How interesting. We have the 3 and the 10. Oh, and the 2. Let me see if I can squeeze. Wow. Squeeze these in somewhere else. I'll put those to one side for one moment. Let's look at these across here first. Can I get that one in? I kind of want to bring one more card in here just to see if I can squeeze. I think we can do that. So we have the Knight of Discs, and then we can put this one up here, the Chariot. That kind of works, doesn't it? I feel that's almost like exactly that. Everything is going to fit. It's all going to fall into place, and it's just going to line up and fit. It's all going to squeeze itself into place. You can push through to the finish line in something, but what is interesting is the finish line is also a new beginning. If you were writing a book, fiery climax approaches. This is the point where you complete the book. It's done, it's written, it's amazing. But that's then a new beginning, because you now approach a publisher who says, wow, this is incredible. This is absolutely amazing. We wish to buy this book. This is so good. You know, so it's a new beginning as well. It's the completion of something, and it's a new beginning too. And this is what is coming, this bright new beginning. I feel that you are unstoppable. It's creating something more, bigger, expansive. It's both a completion and something that takes off and expands and fast. I mean, look at the energy of the fastness here. Knight of Wands, it's a fast card. The Chariot, it's a fast card. The Knight of Discs, it's a harvest. You're bringing in the harvest. Wow, this is just fab, and you're going to love it. Two of Cups. This is wonderful. But you have had to be very determined. And some of you may even still be working. It's Christmas Eve, and you may even still be ploughing away at it with determination. Well, fair play to you, because this is going to pay off. This is absolutely going to pay off. Big time. You've had the stamina to do this. You have the stamina to see it through. You are absolutely on track with whatever it is you're doing, and that is what the new moon energy is bringing about for you. Wow. Let's see what other information we are shown for my beautiful pile twos. Gosh, this is seriously Christmas for you. It really is. Wow, we have the Death card. This is all about transformation. We have the Knight of Flamingos. This is the Knight of Swords. How interesting. You've got the Knight of Wands, you've got the Knight of Discs, now you have the Knight of Swords. What else are we being shown here? We'll take those three and that one as well. Okay. We have the Hierophant. We have the Star. Yes. We have the Nine of Flamingos. We have the Five of... What is this? The Five of... Oh, the Five of Peppermills. That's what it is. They're all shaking peppermills. I was just thinking, what are we seeing here? And I'm going to want another card. I'm going to take the one off the top of that pack. We have the Tower. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Right. Two of the biggest cards of transformation. We have the Death card to start with these, and we have the Tower card. This is huge. This is an almighty big change that's coming with this. With the Hierophant, this is a card of commitment, higher guidance. This is meant to be. I'm curious about the Death card here. I'm seeing the Queen here. She looks really bossy. It's like, are you having to step up into a place of leadership because of this? Certainly people have not believed that this was going to be possible. But you've made it possible. Now, in Alice in Wonderland, this queen is really bossy, and she's also a little bit fearful because she wanted something to be one way, and I think the roses got painted. They were painting the roses red because they were meant to grow red roses, and they ended up growing white roses. So something... And look at the Knight of Flamingos coming in here. Okay, you're persevering with something here. we've got the Princess of Swords as well. I'm going to draw more cards to find out what this is about. I need a bit more information for you. I almost feel as though you're having to persevere, push through to the finish line here, and yet, like, you are actually unstoppable. May I just get a bit more information, please, about the Princess of Swords? Kind of right now, we've got the Nine of Swords as well. So is this feeling like a headache right now, but you're being encouraged to persevere? May I ask for more information and more guidance? We have the Ace. Oh no, the King of Hats. I thought that was an Ace of Hats. King of Hats. Okay. This is the King of Cups. We do have an ace. We have the Ace of Oysters. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. Let me put these over here. Okay. I want to say, begone naysayers, naysayers. Yeah, begone. She's saying goodbye to something here. She's like putting her hand up, waving goodbye to something. This is so life-changing. I need more information. We then have the Eight of Hats. So something is moved forwards. King of Hats, Ace of Oysters. And then I see we have two eights in a row. Saying goodbye. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords rather, and Eight of Cups. I think you walk away from something. Yeah. Something expands so much that you literally, you can walk away from it. You can walk away from your former life. Let's draw more cards. I'm ever so curious because there's this really interesting energy at the start of this, and then it all moves on in this most incredible and amazing way. But there's some kind of an energy around at this point in time. Do you have to say goodbye to something? Is there somebody who's on board, who just doesn't believe in what you're doing? May we get more information and guidance, I think. Let's use a different pack. Let's ask your angels. Look for a sign and also say no. Okay. Maybe there is a different way of doing this. Or someone tries to distract you from your purpose, your cause, or someone thinks you should, I think someone thinks you should do it differently, and somebody possibly tries to deter you. But you are unstoppable. That's what I think we're seeing here. Someone trying to slow you down when you don't need to be slowed down. Someone trying to get you to approach it differently when it's absolutely, completely right for you to continue, to keep going. Don't stop. This is actually something you are meant to do, and it's going to reach its completion. It's going to be kind of it's going to emerge, to launch, to happen. Somebody somehow right around the beginning of this time, so it's possibly around you right now, even as you come to this reading, somebody thinks that you should slow down, or they try to deter you, or they try to sort of say, oh, you know, that's not worth it, or don't do it. There's something, that naysayer kind of energy. And actually, this is completely right that you do this. Look for a sign. Let's get a bit more information about the sign that might be shown to you. Could we ask for information around what my pile 2 will be shown to show them that they need to keep going? What will be shown to you? Okay. We have the 3 of discs and we have the Princess of Cups. Okay. I think you are going to see the initial point of success. And that's the encouragement. That's the encouragement. For some reason, there is an energy of someone or a circumstance around you that would like to slow you down, or wants you to approach it differently, or puts you, maybe even just says, look, it's Christmas, take time out. And you were like working on your book proposal to a publisher because you've finished your book, you've pushed through to the finish line. And they're like, oh no, don't do it now. Actually, the timing is really right for you around this new moon to do it, to press the button, to send. Keep going. Don't stop. Whatever you do, don't stop. Everything in your message is really saying this is absolutely magnificent. Do not stop, even though there could be some people around you who might try to get you to step away or to slow down or to stop. Don't stop. This is completely, it's like the timing is magnificent for you. It is absolutely magnificent. It really, really is. Even with the Five of Wands, there could be a little bit of jealousy or competitiveness around, perhaps. Just follow through with what you know to be right. It is going to be so, so, so successful. So don't stop. This is your reading. Do not stop, regardless of whether or not, whatever anyone else thinks, this is right for you. Whatever this is, I'm just blown away by the way I'm seeing it expand and take off. You know, you are unstoppable, so don't be stopped. Don't be deterred by anything. You know, keep going, whatever happens. Keep going. Be really determined and just make it happen, because it's going to be amazing. This is the new beginning. It's the it's like the crescendo of something that comes to its, it comes to a stage of completion, and poof, off it goes. It's absolutely ready to be out there and happening. Wow. Absolutely, seriously, wow. Okay, my beautiful, beautiful pile 2, this is your reading. Thank you so, so much for being here. Happy Christmas. Honestly, this feels like Christmas is coming for you, but there is an energy around you where you've kind of got to keep going to make it real. But wow, it's definitely going to come through for you. That's what this reading appears to be suggesting. Thank you so, so much for being here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. Happy Christmas, beautiful souls. If you're on any of my email lists, you'll know about the exciting things that are happening in the Moon Magic world. Keep an eye on those emails, because there are exciting, fabulous things emerging and happening and taking off in my world to do with my tarot reading course and various other things. So do keep an eye on your inbox if you're on my email list. And don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to make sure you get notification of any of the readings as soon as I post them. I will be posting a few as we head to the new year as well. Tons and tons and tons of love, pile 2. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. What bright new amazing beginning is coming to you with this coming new moon. Now, Ashleisha, this is a nakshatra that is governed by Mercury, connects with Cancer, with the moon. And it's a very interesting energy, because it can speak of almost entanglement, intertwining, you know, which intertwining can be an amazing connection or it can be stifling. Let's find out more. What is happening? What bright new amazing beginning is coming for you? Let us ask. We have take time to breathe out. We have the disseminating moon. I'm actually seeing this card as well. A win-win outcome is forecast. How super fab is that? Oh, I wonder if there is a bit of tension around you. Something that's a bit too tight, a tight fit. Let's get more information for you. What bright new beginning is coming? Patience, moon cycles, patience. Okay. We have... Ooh, there's your card showing. No need to worry. Okay, this is rather lovely. Okay, very lovely, in fact. Let's draw some chakra cards as well, and then we'll get your tarot cards out. I'm actually seeing these 3 for you. I think there's another on the base of the pack. I'm going with that as well. Okay, what do we have here? You have completion. Oh, this is lovely. And you have joy. Wonderful. Completion and joy. Okay, super good. We then have prayer and we have expansion. Okay, yes, there's a bit of a tight fit energy around you. Something is feeling like it's a little bit of a squeeze, or I won't exactly say trapped, but a little bit, it's something that's a bit clingy or a bit difficult, or you could be engaged in a situation where you feel like there's a bit of a gridlock with someone. Yeah, look at these 2 cactuses standing apart. I feel that there is a prickly energy around you. A bit of a prickly energy. Now, if you are watching this as I'm uploading it, it's Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas. But of course, Christmas is a time when actually things can get a bit prickly, because we have interactions sometimes with family, with people that we don't see all the time, you know, so sometimes there are interactions that feel a little bit prickly. There's something that's a bit standoffish going on around you. Take time to breathe. A win-win forecast, a win-win outcome is forecast, and there is literally no need to worry. Let's find more about this. I just feel that this situation is almost going to resolve itself. And this is the bright new beginning that's coming. I think whatever tension, whatever prickliness is around, I literally think it will reach its natural completion, and I think it will resolve itself. I don't think you actually have to do a lot here. It's going to get sorted. Do you know, the best thing that you can do is simply not worry, and don't feed it with any kind of negative energy. Just hold it in light, hold it in prayer. Just trust that this will resolve itself. We'll find out whether you can do anything else, but let's ask for a bit more information first. May we ask for a bit more information about this, please? We have the Ace of Discs, followed by the 5 of Wands, followed by the Death card. Perfect. We then have the Princess of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this situation is just going to sort itself out. It may feel a bit like everything is a bit up in the air at the moment with this. You're possibly really wondering how this is going to pan out, what's going to happen. But I think you will actually very comfortably be able to put this behind you, actually, at some point with the Death card. I think it will literally sort of, it's almost like it's going to burn itself out. I'm seeing with the 5 of Wands here and this wheel, and the scythe always reminds me of death. The transition. I think that this situation, it's going to burn itself out. If you're dealing with somebody who's a little bit crotchety, or a bit crotchety, a bit prickly, in all honesty, I think they will burn themselves out. It will come to its natural completion. It's all huff and puff and swords up in the air, and there could be a lot of huffing and puffing going on around. Just sit patiently. There's no need to worry. Take time, breathe out. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it cling. Don't become entwined or entangled in it. Let it go. Pray for the outcome to be resolved. It's all going to sort itself out. There'll be a win-win outcome. Everything is going to be okay. Don't worry about it. That's honestly your reading. It really, really is. How lovely. How lovely. This bright new beginning is literally a situation around you that's going to work its way through, burn itself out and get sorted. And you don't really have to worry about this, truly. This is your message. You know, it'll sort of, literally, it's going to burn itself out. That's all I can say, really, I think. Let's draw more cards and get some more information. Is there anything that pile 3 need to actually do? Is there anything pile 3 need to do? Okay, you have the 10 of Swords. Just literally hold the fact that this is over. Just hold the ending in sight. You know, don't dwell in it. behave as if it is already sorted. Like, just don't feed it. Don't buy into it. Don't feed it. Don't give it any energy. Look at the way the cards are sliding in here. I've just literally put the pack down and they've all slid across. This is just like a landslide. You're going to get a landslide win here. It's going to work. Okay, we have the 7 of peppermills. Okay, this is the 7 of wands in a traditional pack. We have the 3 of peppermills. We have the 2 of oysters. This is the 2 of pentacles. Yeah, everything's going to come back into balance. Funnily enough, I think something will be revealed to you that will resolve this. Something will be revealed. It could be an extra piece of information or an insight that will change your perspective. But everything is coming back into balance here. Absolutely everything here. Just let it work its way through. Literally one wand at a time, one peppermill at a time. It'll get itself sorted. Your role in this is to be very present and very still and be in a space of not feeding it in any way, shape or form. Hold the vision of the ending you desire rather than the drama of what this is, or the prickliness, or whatever it is. And the new moon energy is literally sorting this out. It's turning it around. It's bringing it to its completion, and it's creating a win-win situation where everything comes back into balance. May we ask for any further guidance and information, please, for my pile 3s. I kind of want all of those, actually, all of those cards for you. We have the Lovers. How lovely. So if there's prickliness with someone, which I suspect there is, actually, because most of the pricklinesses in our worlds come down to somebody else or a group of people, this is going to come back into kind of balance, I think. We have the 2 of peppermills. 2 of wands. We have the Ace of Hats, which is the Ace of Cups. Do you know you might even get an apology? You might even get an apology. Yeah, absolutely you might. We have the 4, so the 4 of Hats, the 4 of Cups. We have the Judgment card. And finally we have the 8 of Oysters, which is the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this can be worked through completely. This can actually be worked through. Don't hold a grudge with the card of Judgment. You know, and don't deny the opportunity to, you know, if somebody offers you an olive branch or, you know, reaches out and offers an apology, you know, accept it with grace. Yeah, I think you may well get an apology. You may well get, or somebody at least reaching out, And even if they're not apologising, the fact that they're even reaching out means that they kind of want balance and harmony. They want this to come back into, you know, a level place. So put it behind you. Put it behind you. Don't worry about it currently. Put it behind you. This will resolve itself. It will work its way through naturally. I think you will get an olive branch or an apology, or at least somebody coming back into your world in a way, in whatever this situation is, in a way that they are wanting to move it forwards, or at least to bring back balance. Accept this gracefully. Don't hold any judgment here. That there could even, for some of you, there could even be an announcement, a celebratory announcement of something. We've got joy. So yeah, whatever this is, it will work its way through. You don't need to worry about anything here. Simply hold the resolution and the end of this in your mind. Let it work its way through and wait for that point when there'll be a turnaround here. And that's it, really. I think this is the energy, the blessing, the bright new beginning is because this person is going to want to kind of be friends, actually, to kind of be okay with this. They don't want the prickliness. They don't want the discord. They may even literally come and talk to you, reveal something of themselves. Actually say, you know, I'm so sorry, this has been going on or that's been going on. And you know, it may not excuse the prickly behaviour. It may not excuse what's been done. But do you know what? take it with good grace. And this is then done, dusted, sorted, been there, bought the t-shirt, you're there, it's magic. So this is lovely. This is your reading. Let's take a sneaky peek, just a look ahead really, to see where this then goes. Perhaps just a few more cards for you, but this is pretty much all that's coming through for you, I feel. Let's just take a sneaky peek. Can we get any other information or indications here? Look at this. We've got the Three of Cups and the Three of Discs. These cards are a turnaround, an absolute turnaround. The threes are a turning point. Three of Cups and the Three of Discs. And I love these triangles. You know, the only way is up. And that's where it goes from here. I think this is lovely. Absolutely lovely. What a magical energy, and what a beautiful gift of a resolution, you know, of something, of no longer being entangled in a not okay situation. It's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Fabulous. Fabulous energy. Fabulous reading for you. Pile 3, thank you so much for being here. I've been saying it at the end of each of the readings. If there's a lot of exciting stuff happening in the moon magic world, so I'm opening my doors to a second cohort of students on a course that I am developing. So if you need to be on my email list to receive information about that, so make sure you are, if you want to get updates about the way, I suppose, learning to read in the moon magic way. It's to be fair, it's far more than just a course. It really is a journey of soul evolution. There's so much to say about it, but I'll be sending out information about it that will kind of really help you to know whether it would be right for you or not. If you're interested at all, there's obviously no obligation whatsoever, but you know, wonderful to be opening the doors to a second cohort of students. Anyway, I'm waffling away here, so I'll stop waffling. This looks amazing. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Keep an eye on your inbox if you are on my email list. And if you want to make sure you never miss a reading or anything else as soon as I upload it here, make sure you are subscribed and press the little bell icon. And thank you all for everything that you do that supports the channel. Tons of love, Pile 3.